Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the San Marcos Podcast, Season 2, Episode 12. Our topic today is Christmas, and we are here with the 7th grade. How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing well.
I'm
Thank you
doing
for
good.
asking.
Very well. Thank you for asking.
Did you guys go anywhere for Christmas?
Yes, I went to my dad's side of the family, and I went to my mom's side of the family for like a gathering.
I went to my grandpa's house, but that's the only place we went because we got sick.
I went early on before Christmas. I went to a church with my mom's side of the family, and then we just had a party at my house on Christmas Eve.
I went to my older sister's house. We had a gathering and I had a lot of fun. It was really cool to see everyone.
I went to my grandma's house, and I went to my aunt and uncle's house, Christmas Eve.
I went to my dad's for the 2 weeks. I didn't do anything else.
This Christmas, my family, including my brothers and sisters and my mom and dad, went to my grandmother's house on my mom's side, which was really fun because we got to see everybody on my mom's side of the family, which I don't get to see that often because they live in Bloomington. And it was really fun. Yeah, it was really fun. So for Christmas, I went to a couple places. I stayed home for Christmas Day, and after that, I went to my grandparents and more grandparents. What did you do interesting over Christmas break?
I didn't really do anything interesting over break.
I played football.
The most interesting I did was probably go to midnight mass on Christmas morning.
I just stayed home the whole time, and I went to midnight mass.
I didn't really do anything interesting like Dylan. Just a pretty bland break.
I didn't do anything interesting. I did nothing productive.
Most interesting thing that I did over break was probably just going to my grandmother's house. I went to Cincinnati over break, so that's the most interesting thing I did. What is the most important part of Christmas?
Probably spending time with my family and praying to Jesus.
Just seeing my family and my dogs and my cats. That's what makes Christmas Christmas.
To me, the most important part of Christmas is probably going to mass sometime on Christmas Day.
The most important part of Christmas is preparing for Jesus to be in your life.
I'm gonna go with what Otto said. I think that's probably one of the most important things about Christmas and spending time with your family.
Yeah, the most important thing about Christmas is preparing for Jesus' birth.
The most important part of Christmas to me is probably preparing for Jesus and being able to see all your family members that you don't get to see that often. Like Aaron said, it's preparing for Jesus' birth. Did you go to Mass on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
I went to church on Christmas Eve.
I went to midnight mass, so it was in between both days.
Just like Nash, I went to midnight mass.
I went to 5 o'clock mass.
My family and me went to the 12 o'clock Mass, which is always very beautiful and really long too. I went on Christmas Eve.
How did it make Christmas more special for you?
It kind of just prepares you a little bit more for Christ.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out to say the same thing about Nash. Yeah.
I think it made it a little bit more special because it was my first time serving at midnight mass.
Just like Nash said, it's preparing you, and I also got to be with Jesus.
Yes, it was very fun to see Jesus the day of his birth.
It did make Christmas special because it's preparing you for Jesus' birth. What is your favorite Christmas memory?
My favorite Christmas memory is probably we used to make angel sugar cookies. We don't anymore because the trumpets always broke off.
I always enjoyed just waking up on Christmas morning.
That's a pretty hard question, not gonna lie, because I've had 13 Christmases. I'm gonna have to say probably Christmas morning when I was younger. I probably had a favorite memory that I can't think of. I probably had one.
Me, probably just waking up on Christmas morning and opening up my presents and getting all the stuff that I wanted.
Probably opening presents. I can't decide one of my favorite Christmas memories because I like all my Christmases.
And that is going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for listening to the San Marcos podcast. God bless.